Reno, mainly against the media, and I won't use any adjectives right now, against the media who are scared to death of this 160-pound senior citizen who has been helping Reno as much as anybody else in the community for the last 25 years, every single week. And before I go any further, I've got $20 right here that I'm going to give to, I trust him enough to give to Levi over there to make sure that the right people get the help, because that is the issue he was telling me about, this mess. They make minimum wage and they live off of their tips, and then some of the servers don't give the money to the buses they're supposed to. So anyway, and he knows lots of people who are in that boat. You know, I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I spent many years flying fighters and bombers. I know my way around. I was a pilot for Pan American World Airways until they were blown out of business over Lockerbie and then thrown under the bus by our own government. A story that really should be told. Heck, I am telling it. I'm responsible for 88% of the good things about Reno. I was responsible for bringing the Tesla effect to Reno. And these young ladies who were here a few minutes ago complaining justifiably and logically about the horrible mess taking place up there at Lake Tahoe, but it isn't just there, it's in town too. This Airbnb, and I'm not saying they're all bad, this Airbnb and these rental things are just a disaster, and it's partially the Tesla effect. All of these people come in here, she's nodding her head, all these people come in here to town and they don't have much money and they're living in these rentals, 3 or 4 or 5 people, and maybe they try to be quiet, maybe they don't. But anyway, it's a horrible disaster. I'm responsible for the horrible Tesla effect, and I'm embarrassed about it. It is the only people making any money off of it are Don, Roger, Norman, and Lance Gilman on the other side of the hill. This side of the hill, the developers are making a lot of money for the developers. But for the regular, downtrodden, regular old grunt, it's nothing but a disaster. Gridlock, road rage, hatred, divorces, who knows what else is going on. Nice smiley face. Okay, I got to close out with an anecdote. Now, I've never, ever said anything good about the Reno Gazette. 2 weeks ago, they made a report in there, one of the reporters telling about all of these carpetbaggers being brought in by EDON in this thing called GOED, and not paying their way, not living up to all of the things that they promised. And I thanked the man. I said, that is a great report. 2 weeks later, the Reno Gazette is so scared of me, they come out with a full-page report rebutting their own reporter's report. It's telling all the reasons, saying that the guy was wrong, that these guys are all paying their way, and they're not. Does that make sense? What a world. Thank you over there, and thank you.
Thank you.